Hello, viewing party. So, last night I made a move. Is it gonna backfire on me? Potentially, but anything I could have done might have backfired on me, and I can't play that way. I just gotta keep playing straightforward. I got really busy. Obviously, right before the vote, I didn't have time to tell Tay how I was voting, which I wanted to, and we just talked about it today, so I hope she feels better about it. I honestly don't trust her to forgive me at this point when I took out her tightest ally, but I told her, look, everyone in here is an individual right now, and you were the last standing pair, and I just had to clip it, and that I was sorry that I didn't tell her what I was doing, which is true. I really did want to tell her, but it really just came down to running out of time last night. Susie wins HOH. Christian falls into a pit of despair, reasonably. I'm sure he's mad at me. I'm hoping to get to talk to him today. Smooth things over as best I can. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, I have two people mad at me. One of them has to go, and we can move forward. And you guys, Anna is so smart. She's so good at this stuff. She was drunk and she tied Susie by getting all of those right. That was amazing. Those two are amazing. Man, I hope they think each other is too amazing to bring the other one. Or my paranoid brain is like, hey, Crystal, dum-dum. They're probably working together and they're gonna vote you out. But I think they're both self-interested enough to know they have a better chance to win if I'm there versus each other. So let's see what happens. And another thing. So yesterday, obviously, Jamie wanted to save his life in the game, so he was gonna say any and everything he could. What I don't respond well to is people who beg and people who throw everybody under the bus to do so. It just feels icky. And why are you doing that? Anyway, he gave me his kill list for me, and I'm like, thank you for this. I'm gonna take this right back to Anna, who was having some doubts about whether or not to vote you out, and use this to make sure she does vote you out. Plus, I know Christian's freaked out, but Anna would have won HOH last night if it weren't for Susie. I highly doubt Jamie would have also gotten all of those correct. Maybe I'm wrong, fair enough, but I am not in the same place of danger as I would be if I had kept Jamie in here, with Jamie and Tay as like an obvious voting block, as opposed to now 5 disparate people. So I think it was the right move for me. Am I gonna make it through the final 4? That's a little trickier. I think the odds are more in my favor than not, but that's not to say something couldn't happen. I'm not that cocky to think I have this on lock by any means. Something else, Anna told me that Jamie does really cute TikTok videos for his confessional, so I'm sorry, I'm taking that away from all of you. I didn't know till yesterday. But you know what that tells me? Jamie never told me about these TikTok videos. Additionally, if Jamie never told her, then Anna's getting outside information the rest of us aren't. So either way, I needed to put the kibosh on it. And I'm sorry I took away his, I'm sure, entertaining videos for you guys. So, I don't know. Hopefully I survive today and I live to fight another round.
This week's noms are pretty straightforward. Everything's going to come down to the veto anyways, but there were 2 people who voted to save me, and therefore I will be nominating Christian and Tay. After winning veto, Christian slides in to ask if I would use it on him. After not talking to me since I won HOH, really. Which is hilarious. I love the fucking gall. Incredible. You know, trying to sell the whole well, we're the 2 who are really playing this game. It would be so boring if you just went to the end with 2 goats. Which, stop underestimating other people's games. I'm so fucking tired of everyone treating Anna, Tay, and Crystal like they don't have a shot in this game. Because whoever gets to the end is gonna be a fucking fight. I know that jury perception matters. I get that. But there's so much time to explain your game that a lot of people think Crystal's an idiot and is making dumb moves. She can lay out the moves that she made and exactly why, and it can completely change everyone's minds. You know, Tay can explain her game. Anna can explain her game. I don't know their games as well, so I can't speak to them as much, but I get that I have a visible game. There's also a lot of shit I've done that people haven't seen. I choose not to use the power of veto. It's a super easy nom. Tay and Christian, 2 people voted to save me, 2 people did not. Obviously, Christian couldn't vote to save me, but he put me up and told me he was trying to take me out, and he missed. If you're gonna take a shot, don't miss. And he and I have been taking shots and missing left and right, so, whoops. But, you know, securing the veto with their memory comp. Thank you for rigging this for me, production. Really appreciate it. Love the support. Just funny. Obviously, it wasn't with pictures of contestants, but Jacob and I practiced memory match back before live night. So that I was pretty confident going into that. And it doesn't make sense to keep Christian at all. It just doesn't. He can say that he would keep me, but you know, with Jamie going out and being like, essentially telegraphing that he and Christian were working together. Christian put him up as a decoy, not even as a pawn, as a decoy, to downplay the fact that they were working together. He gambled with Jamie's game, and Jamie ended up going home because they miscalculated how much of a control they have over this game, which is just like the story of the game, right? Like, all of these men have thought that they are running the game and thought that they just know everything that's going on, that everyone wants them around more than the women, that they're smarter, that they're better. And every time something doesn't go their way, they throw everyone under the bus, they have a little hissy fit, and I'm tired of it. You know, it's, women already get underestimated in games, and you know, women can't play aggressively because then they're a bitch, or they're rude and they're mean, and they have to play, we have to play a different type of game than men in order to be seen as people. I don't know if that's the right way to phrase it. Men can play however they want, and women have to worry about the way that they make people feel a lot more than the men do. And I think that this season it's been the opposite in a sense, that the men keep getting voted out because they make the women feel like shit, and we don't appreciate it, you know?
So, my boy Christian is going home today. I am very sad about it, but him expecting me to put his game before mine makes me a little less sad about it. He is my favorite person I've met in here. I hope we can be friends after this. He kind of gave me a total write-off message and said I completely effed his game by keeping Susie. Obviously, he doesn't know that I'm working with her, and I was loyal to the end to him if it had worked out, but it just didn't. And keeping Jamie was better for his game, not my game. Keeping Susie was better for my game, and that's what I needed to do, and I needed to play for myself. I'm not just here to play somebody else's game or just get them to the end when I want to get there myself. So I hope we're good. I love him to pieces, and I hope we can be cool, or it's a big loss. But we both came here to play, and he came here to win, and so did I. So love you, dude.
I've been wanting to say this for ages. Tonight, I vote to evict Christian.
I sadly vote to evict Christian.
Hey everybody, I have the votes. Once the votes reveal the evicted house guests will have a few moments to say their goodbyes and then they gotta go. By a vote of 2-0, Christian, you have been evicted from Big Brother Hometown's third communion.
Okay, thinking about everything in the game, trying to build up my confidence about my own game, and so I figured I should just say it all out loud and, you know, positive self-talk or whatever. On the one hand, every single person on the jury, I feel like, knew where I stood most of the game. I would say Erica probably didn't know where I stood and thought she was gonna stay, and I guess that's it. I can't remember if anyone else would feel that way, but pretty much, I mean, I told Sparks I was coming for him. I told Eric I said his name. I didn't vote for Jamie. I didn't vote for Christian. Phil, I mean, we stopped talking so early. I don't know where he would stand, but if anyone is feeling bitter, they're probably not bitter at me. So that's good. That's good. Okay, cool. I've been on the block. Just because I didn't win anything doesn't mean that, you know, I'm less deserving of a win. Whatever. I feel like even though the Sparks vote, I was like, you guys are voting me out because I'm less of a threat. You know, maybe it's true that I just had the connections with people where they wouldn't vote me out. Maybe that's true. That's cool. That's a cool way to look at it. Oh, man. I don't know. It's like almost a good story. Does it beat Anna being on the fucking nomination block a billion times and winning vetoes and winning HOHs? Like, no, of course not. Does it beat Susie being on the block a zillion times and winning this and winning that? No, it just doesn't. I mean, I just don't see that happening. I just don't. I'm just really worried that I'm going to be sitting on the jury with someone that thinks they can beat me, and all the jury members are going to be like, you didn't do anything to deserve to be here. And I'm going to have to be like, I guess not. I don't know. No, I did do things. I mean, in fact, you could spin it. You could spin the whole game and spin it and say, I didn't need to win HOH ever. I didn't need to win a veto ever. Right? Because all of my connections were so strong. I mean, you could spin it like that. That's a good way to look at it. Okay. This is good. I gotta talk myself up because otherwise I am not gonna make it the rest of these days. Like, it is tough. So yeah, I didn't need to win HOH ever. Look at me. I'm still here. I'm protected. I didn't need to win a veto. You know, Jamie won me a veto. If Anna had won that veto, she was gonna use it on me too. So yeah, this makes me feel a little better. Everyone else had to win. I didn't need to, so I was barely even trying. Okay. Feeling better.